What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Filsinger Games Character Spotlight with Mike, Brock, and Pete.
I'm Mike.
I'm Brock.
That makes me Pete.
All right, tonight we're kicking off Promoter Madness 3 with Shell Shocker and GQ Stratus.
Our uh, our resident Vulcan, who looks very familiar to people.
Woo!
Yeah, even though he's not from Vulcan, even though he's got the ears like it, but yeah,
Just don't tell Rick Fleury on that.
No,
yeah, right.
I think the same
Uh,
reference photo of he who
Probably
was used for both of those drawings.
a good chance of that.
Woo!
But I do like GQ Stratus's robe. It's got stars and planets, and
Yeah, it's
Yes,
cool.
yeah.
it looks like an 8-year-old kid's pajamas with some
Pajamas.
with some feathers on it.
I think it looks
Uh,
good.
yeah,
His moveset is straight up Ric Flair too. It's great.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's since you got him in your hand, let's start off with him.
All right.
This was created by the dad, John. They showed up for about 3 cons, and then they just fell off the face of the earth. I used to message John every so often on message, like we just emailed this prior to Facebook and stuff.
Right.
And then his email just was a non-response one time, and I just didn't know. But he's got like pin using the ropes, and he's we all know what he's supposed to be a copy
Yeah,
of.
really. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it is a very good likeness of that.
Yeah, the
And it's
moveset's
funny
pretty
because
good.
I used to wrestle with a guy called GQ Styles, and he was one of my favorite guys on the indie scene. He used to come up to a sharp dressed man, and he'd wear a 3-piece suit, and he'd have the referee hold uh, a, a hanger, and he'd slowly get undressed and put everything on the hanger as he's doing it.
That's good.
Took him like 6 minutes to get everything done, but it was part of the gimmick, and it worked out.
Right.
Like he was such a heel. The fans were just angry, and his pants were the Velcro, so you could just pull them off for the final part. Ah, but what do you guys think
Nice.
of the GQ Stratus? He's a -6 on the villain chart.
Yeah, he came in. He's listed as an independent or unaffiliated wrestler, so he wasn't part of the teams. Because if as you go through the handbook for Promoter Madness 3, you'll see there's a lot of team designation now rather than like the first couple they were just here's the wrestlers, here's who they are, and like
Hmm.
maybe who they were associated with. And this one gets into uh a lot of teams, and he is uh off on his own because, well, I mean, he's GQ Stratus. He doesn't need a team to do what he
He's
does.
the dirtiest alien in the game.
Dirtiest alien in the game.
Woo!
Yes. So, um, I mean, it's cool. Yeah. I mean, when you read this, you look at the moveset and you're like, yep, we know who this guy is.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
He's
So,
going
and
to be
it's
a
great.
big superstar.
yeah.
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 I'm sure they run
Yeah.
into each other by the time territories come out.
Yeah, and his card. I mean, when you look at the defense, he just takes a beating, and uh,
But he doesn't
when you
get
get him on
beat.
level 3, yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna keep going. It's gonna be the match is gonna be a while with him.
Hmm.
So, uh, and is he the first? I don't remember anybody else. Did somebody else have an ad one? Oh yeah, no, there were ad ones.
Yeah.
The whatchamacallit, like symbiote or however we said that guy had that. I'm
Oh,
gonna
for just
stab you.
FC characters having ad
Yeah,
ones?
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
big thing with these guys. I think there were only
Yeah.
two or three of them that had it.
Yeah, so he has that the chop like his superstar chops are add one, so he can do it. And I like the the modifier on his
Finisher.
finisher. So
He
yeah,
uses
where he can
puts you in the figure four and can use the ropes for leverage.
use the
That
ropes.
that is
Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty cool.
yeah. That's good a good modifier for that uh, for a way to make that happen. So yeah,
Yeah, this is well done.
yeah,
I do have plans to like. He's one of the guys I want to bring in, but I got to figure out a way to bring him in. He's just not somebody you bring in as a secondary. He's got to be a showcase piece.
yeah.
Lead up
Well,
his own group.
you have a manager walk in with a belt.
Yeah, the real
Oh, real, yeah,
GWFC champion.
yeah.
That is
So,
an idea, but
yeah,
do you create like a four horsemen with him?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
yeah. I mean, there's enough guys that you could probably figure out how to do a group like that. You know,
Well, technically, you do have the brain now, thanks to Kevin Butcher as the
It's
manager.
true.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you could do a Heenan family or the Horseman.
yeah.
And if you wanted a pretty accurate Ric Flair card for your Legends Fed, just cross the name out and write Ric
Yeah,
Flair on the back. And
yeah, you could. Yep, yeah, yeah.
For all you legends people.
hmm
Well, there are a couple Flair bootlegs out there
There are.
that I do know. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
This is an official Filsinger Games
this
release,
isn't
though.
official. Yes, yeah, yes, this is true. It's got it's got Champions of the Galaxy on the back.
It does.
There was a big superstars got them, and
Yeah,
what was it? There's Scott Steiner and Blade Machismo.
yeah. Blade
hmm
Machismo. Yes.
Yeah, we ended
Yeah.
up with a lot of guys once we got to
Mr.
territories.
Olympus or something like that. Olympia
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Scott Steiner.
Wasn't there a Solar Flare too that was a clone and not an alien? That was that supposed to be
Oh, I
Flare?
know
I
there
can't
was a solar
remember.
flare, but I don't remember. Was he another
I can't
flare guy?
remember if he was a clone or
Yeah.
not. It's been so long.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I remember when I saw this, I had to chuckle. I said, "Boy, this is really right there. It
hmm
is." Yeah.
The moveset, the only thing that's missing, and it would be kind of hard to do this, is somehow on Death Jump to roll an even or odd before you even roll on the chart where he gets thrown off the top rope.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So,
But he's got a C rating in Death Jump, so I figure that's probably how they incorporate that.
Yeah.
so,
Because that's a 50-50 shot, a little less than a 50-50 shot of getting it turned on you.
so the turnbuckle thing too, like having him go into the turnbuckle and flip over.
Yeah, ends up
That,
outside the ring maybe.
yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there is a way that could happen, but
Yeah, not very
yeah,
likely.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's a
So,
double one on a double one. So
yeah. 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 That would be
There's
hard to that print would be very small at the bottom.
Yeah, he
yeah.
can only put so much on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. There's
Uh,
two solar flares. There's a solar flare spelled Falre, who is an early classics character, and then there's a solar flare spelled like Ric Flair. That's a clone from
okay.
Territory. So one's not related to the Nature Boy at all, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid card. It really is. It would be fun to play with. I never did use it, but it you can see it. You can definitely see that's who it is, and I could just see the matches in my head. As you're rolling them out, you could bring him
hmm
into a Legends Fed, and you would definitely you would.
Yeah,
Yep,
he might have to
yep.
bump his offense up a little bit in a Legends Fed, but probably not. Because that was Ric Flair's thing. He didn't really have a lot of offense.
Yeah. He
Excuse
just
me.
did he
Well,
just did
I,
time limit draws or
yeah,
DQ losses.
hmm
yeah.
I
Like
bumped
maybe
that
this
DQ up to a 6.
DQ goes up. I would think that if you're the figure four is probably better than a plus. It's probably +2 to +3 or +3 to +4.
Yeah.
If you were going to use that modifier the same way that he uses the ropes to get a boost on it.
Or with like if you do want to make him a Ric Flair, you make the DQ a 7, but only if when he holds the title.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, very few modifications you would need to make, or
Yeah.
you wouldn't even have to really make any,
No.
Yeah.
because Ric
Yeah.
Flair's
No.
been all over the card in his career because he's been around so long.
Yeah. It really is a great, yeah, the robe, the hair, and of course, like I said, there's the Vulcan ears to really push him over the top to make sure it's not.
I
Hmm.
wore one of those like Ric Flair style robes. Greg
Mhm.
Valentine had one,
Hmm.
and after he was done wrestling, I'm like, I tried it on. That thing probably weighed 40 pounds on its own.
All the
Mm.
all the sequins.
Because they're
Uh,
not they when he said he probably dropped 10 grand on those, I believe it.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
I don't doubt it.
without question.
Yeah. When they were doing the
Custom made.
WW, yeah, when they were doing the WWE treasures, that show that was doing the treasures, and they were trying to find them.
Hmm.
There, one of them, they were like, yeah, like we have no idea how this got out of his control, and it was like one of the like it was like a $10,000 robe
Hmm.
that they ended up finding it, but it was like, yeah, we have no idea how
Well, in his book, he talks about him. His car would constantly get broken into,
broken
or
into. Yeah,
he'd leave them at hotel rooms because he'd be so drunk. And
so yeah, yeah.
That episode pissed me off though. They did Charles Robinson dirty. They guilted
Uh,
him into selling that one that Flair gave him personally.
yeah. Did they actually did they sell it, or did he just
Because they were trying to get the
say
one
they
you were
loan it?
talking about, and
Yeah.
the collector that had that one would only trade it for the one that was in Charles Robinson's
Yeah,
possession.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
yeah,
poor Charles Robinson.
yeah, yeah.
well, let's switch over to Shell Shocker. Now, what
Curious.
makes this Promoter Madness 3 set interesting is we have two father son combos. We have John and Ryan and Matthew and Kevin.
Yep, this is true.
And Ryan was about, I'm going to say about 8 or 9 years old when this was done. So I got a feeling his dad probably helped him out quite a bit.
We can count Jerron too because Smoke
True.
had a character in the previous set.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I'm just talking in this set alone.
this one. Yeah,
So he would be the third second generation guy.
Yeah,
Not in the same set though.
no. And so Shell Shocker's an Andyman. He's a little lower on the scale. I think I have him as a one like a because I use a point system. I think I have him as a +1,
yeah. I could see that.
which is good because you need those guys
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He's decent though. Like he's got some stuff on him that makes him interesting. Like he's
His
got the
defense.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
Yeah.
got a brute defense and no offense.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
His offense isn't horrible. He's got two straight through level three moves on two, and then the double finisher. But those C's on the two C's on the charts on ropes and death jump are gonna kill him.
Kill him.
Yep.
Yeah. And he's
And then
not going to win very many AG or power things
yeah,
at
yeah, I
all.
was
No,
gonna say
no.
his
Yeah.
agility's a little on the slow side.
Just a little.
Yeah. I did a
When
turtle anime back in the day called Shell Shocked. And he
when,
had
when
a I had a mechanic where his finisher would only worked on an 11 or 12. Otherwise, he rolled pin because it was like a splash off the top rope and he landed shell first.
but can he be pinned because his shoulders can't touch the ground?
Yeah.
Technically, no.
Oh, jeez.
I guess you could pull him out of the shell a little bit.
And
Uh,
the shell's part of his spine, so you can't pull a turtle out of its shell.
he was part of the Animen, so yes.
Yep. Yeah, he's an Andyman.
Yeah. It literally the first thing says, "Here comes a real defensive force in the GWFZ."
I like him.
and his hard hats are selling like cosmic hotcakes at arenas across the galaxy.
I have a soft spot for Animen that look like people in costumes.
Yes, he looks literally. Uh, there's a who did it? There is some character that or somebody in a movie that was like dressed as a character, and that mask that he's got on just literally it looks just like this, and it's great.
Is it Super
So it may be, it
with
may be,
what's his name? Rainn Wilson?
yeah, yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, this is one of those neat little characters where I'm like, it's he's not bad.
Hmm. He's definitely like he's one of those guys that the card is so well written that you could put him anywhere and he'll fill that
Yeah,
role of, hey, if you need a guy to fill in who might win, or if you want to keep him around, he's not going to like dominate or be a complete jabroni. So he's a character worth having just to fill holes or whatever because the card's put together well.
He's the new Reptilo.
Exactly.
yes, yeah. I mean,
And
you could just see like the fans literally behind him, just
Oh
wanting
yeah,
him to do something. And when he hits the reversal on level 3 defense, you can just imagine the place going crazy, just absolutely bonkers. So
yeah.
it's not like it's going to last long because he's probably going to turn over to the opponent, but just
Yeah.
that little glimpse of hope. So
Yeah. His level one's terrible.
yeah, terrible. Uh, but
gonna get
I
a lot
love
of hope spots.
he's got a tail whip.
Yeah. It's a level one move.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a little tail.
little tail.
You don't see it. It could be a bigger tail.
Come on now.
There's a few different
Uh,
turtle species that have some tails.
yeah. Uh, Night Vision DDT. Yep. Yeah, that's on level 2. But yeah, it's just good stuff. So
I wonder if Foot
they
Stomp is a reference to Ninja Turtles.
probably half shell hero claw.
Yeah.
So
He's feuding Sledgend, and yeah, he's part of the GWFZ Animen of Andromeda group.
yes.
I like them.
Dark Star Creature and Cuddly Claw and Zoe Mao. I don't know how well they'll do as a group.
But they'll be entertaining.
Yeah,
The fans will dig them.
it's like the oddities.
Yes.
Yes.
They will be popular.
With the kids.
Yes, with the little ones. You got to have that, right? You got to have the guys that
Wrestling's the
there's a
greatest
reason that
variety show.
yeah, parents got to go, but the kids got to be entertained as well.
Hmm.
So, yep. Yeah. I can definitely, like I said, he could be fun. Like when you could see the crowd pop just when he does some stuff, just cause. So
Yep.
Definitely.
yes,
But for those of you who were watching the World Series, we were talking about this earlier. I lost, so if anybody have me on their friends list, you notice I had to change my profile picture to a Los Angeles Dodgers
that he did.
logo for 1 week.
Not this logo, but he still did. Yeah,
Yeah, I did the LA.
LA. Yes, he did this.
Yep.
And I'm supporting him. I went and got one of my Blue Jays hats, so I've got
That's a cool
one of the
hat.
later city. This is one of their City Connect hats
I
that they
like
had
that. That's cool.
this year. So
That's a nice hat.
so
We spent some time talking about it pre-camera.
Hmm.
pre-camera, yes.
For me, it was one of the better World Series in a long time.
Yes.
It was the first one. Toronto wins the next two, and LA and Toronto and LA, and then
Yeah, I told one of my nephews. He said something like he was looking forward to a seven game series before the series started, and I said, "Oh, this can't go seven. My heart can't take 7 games." and yeah, it barely did.
I was listening to on Sirius, and I'm listening to the baseball network, and they're interviewing the LA announcers, and they're like LA in 5.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, I think that most people thought that it would be over in 5.
And I
So
remember I saw somebody with a meme. There was a meme, and it was the Simpsons, and it goes, "Say the thing," and Bart Simpson's wearing an LA hat, and he goes, "LA in 5," and
yeah,
everybody's
You can almost say that this one went 8.
yeah. Well, yeah, they did play
yeah,
8. They played 8+ games. They
Yeah.
did because there were 2 extra inning games, and
yeah.
that one was 2 full
Mm-hmm.
games.
18
So
innings.
Yeah, I
yeah,
went to bed in the 17th inning at 3 in the morning, going, I
Can't
have to
do
be up for work.
it.
yeah.
Can't do it.
When I rolled into work the next day, people were looking at me like, Did you stay up to watch the whole game?" And I was like, "What do you think?"
Right.
They're like, "You are crazy," and I'm like, "I'm a fan. I am a fan." So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
My boss is like, "We're not getting much production out of you today, are we?" No.
no,
No, I
At
went to
least
bed
say
at 3
no.
and I got up at 5:30. No.
I'm sure
yeah,
you weren't the only one.
yeah, no, no. Everybody else was like, "We crashed like at midnight. We just couldn't stay awake." And I was like, "You're weak. You're not real fans." Californians, it wasn't as bad because it was only midnight
Yeah.
in California, but
Hmm.
for us East Coast Dodger fans, yeah, it was. Whew, it was rough. Ugh, yeah, but it was it was a. There hasn't been a World Series like that in years. That's just every game
There were
was
only
like,
two big blowouts.
yeah, there were 2 games that like the Blue Jays just said, "We're winning these games," and you kind of knew that the game was over. Every other game was like
And I
right
think
to the
both were
end.
against Snell.
Yeah, they were. Mhm. Yep. So because he went 5, and then after he got pulled out, it was like the runners that he had left on, or that they got inherited. It just the bullpen just got jumped on. So yeah, but yeah, it was yeah, that World Series, it will be talked about for some time. Like they Major League Baseball can only hope that the World Series comes out that way to get the ratings. Highest rated series at one point they said Game 7 was the highest rated series that they've had like in 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, most of Canada was watching it.
yeah. Then that helps. So when you've got Canada, all of Canada watching for the Jays, so yeah,
And there's probably,
yeah,
almost 30 million viewers watching it. Like I was at a
yeah.
bar and half the bar was playing pool, but by about the 7th inning, they had all come over. And there was standing room only in front of all the TVs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My daughter was working. She works in a restaurant in Illinois, uh, other side of St. Louis. So it's closer to St. Louis than it is to anything else in Illinois. And she said that everybody there was hoping for the Jays because they're St. Louis Cardinal fans, so they don't
Yeah.
want the Dodgers to win. And so after the game, she texted me. She was like, "Congrats, Dad." She goes, "Everybody at Cyberg's is pissed." And I said, "Well, you can show him this picture and tell him that your dad's happy. He doesn't care." So
Yeah.
yeah, it was whew. Unfortunately I couldn't like, I, when when they got the last out, like I the place because we weren't home. We were actually out of town. And so like Lori's in the bed next to me, and so I can't like jump and scream and holler. So I like flip off the blankets and I get out of bed. I'm like, ah. And then and after I did that, I was like, it was like it just could finally breathe after a week's worth of baseball. So
I can't remember if you shot me a text that night or the next
I
morning.
did. I did. I sent it to you that night. Or,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I think because you sent me something and I just replied back to you. I thought so. Whenever you texted me, it was just in response to that. So
Oh yeah, I wrote great series, frustrating end.
yeah, yeah. So yes. So
Because you said I'm a superstitious idiot. I try to avoid my
yeah,
phone.
you texted me. You texted me and I was like, I'm a superstitious idiot, man. I can't text back. I can't say nothing.
If I text, the Dodgers are going to lose.
Yeah. So, of course, the World Series is completely contingent upon my texting. So,
I read that somewhere.
yeah,
It's been proven by science.
Yeah. If that was a case, my team would never lose a World Series game.
My team would be 162 and 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. My Lori just looks at me when I say do stupid stuff like that. She's like, you can relax, you can uncross your fingers and toes and everything. I'm like, I don't do that stuff, but the stuff I do, I was like, I got to do it. I just can't. I can't watch a game and not do it. Like
Uh-huh.
it's just that's how I am. Just a superstitious fool. So
I was watching it, and at some points I realized I'm not breathing.
yeah, yeah,
Got to remember breathe.
yeah.
And I'm sitting here not knowing what it's like to have a dog in the fight in the World Series.
Someday,
Someday.
maybe.
But they had some success before I was born. I think I ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
Back in the
So,
days of Tim Wakefield and Andy Van Slyke and
Well, they never went to the
Barry
World Series.
Bonds, Bobby Bonilla.
That
yeah,
team made it real close
yeah,
a few years in a
yeah,
row, but
yeah.
lost in the
Good old Sid Bream ruined it.
Sid
NLCS.
Breams.
Yep.
Yep.
That turncoat.
Yeah. He was a former Dodger. So yeah. Uh I was gonna say so my son, because like when the Dodgers won it in 2020, like the last time they won was 88. I was not in the military. And then when the next time they won it was 2020, and I was out of the military. And I kind of jokingly told my son, my second son, Daniel, said, geez, I guess I just needed to get out of the military for the Dodgers to win. And he says, yeah, don't say that. You could have got out 10 years ago. And I would have taken the series 10 years ago, Dad. He said, so you made me suffer for 10 additional years. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. So, but since I've been out, they've won like 3 out of 5. So
Yeah,
maybe there was something to
I think there is. I think there is.
Well, let's wrap this up.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave your favorite World Series memory comment below, and also talk about our Shell Shock, Shell Shocker and GQ Stratus cards. If you've used them, let us know how. While you're here, scroll on down to the description. You'll find all of our friends who make Filsinger Games related content, including the official Filsinger Games podcast Roll Up, the Legends team's Uncharted Territories, Dizzy Dice from Lee Longpree, solo promoter from Grant Pachoco. Grant is also here on YouTube. You'll also find Dave Little's Heartland Championship Wrestling. Brad plays 81, Bucky 749, and after further review, I'm back on Twitch. I play my bootleg NDW Fed on Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern if you ever want to check that out. And yeah, until next time, everybody, have a great week.
Night all.
Later.
Good night, everybody. Happy Veterans Day. I think it's Remembrance Day up there in Canada, right? Is that what you
Yep.
all call it? Yep. Happy Veterans Day. So you're kind of getting a peek behind the screen here when we're recording this. But yeah, all the veterans out there, thanks for everything that you do.
Yes,
And
thank you so much. Your service is definitely
it's
appreciated.
definitely appreciated. Yep. Thanks. But yep. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Take care.